welcome everyone to Ricardo Silva Stadium, just outside of Miami, home to the FIU Panthers as we anxiously await this battle on the gridiron, and this fan base is fired up. Today, a Sunshine State showdown, and in Florida, they believe their level of football is just a cut above. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's... The Gators have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming, and the opening of the season. He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So FIU's return team will have that offense backed up. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach, so much fun to play with him, a guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. To the air, it's Jenkins. A strike downfield. He's loose. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. FIU pushing tempo.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
Well, they're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it, went after him, was able to make a tackle for loss.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Florida's offense has the ball for the first time. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Looking at a 2nd and short now. Using the quick game. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Gators are marching down the field. From the gun, running back on the move.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But They got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And it's right down the boulevard. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the first quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Just feeds the running back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Off play action. They're bringing heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
They move the tight end all over. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. They'll go to the air, getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
FIU will line up to punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. David, they had to settle for a field goal last time.
Yeah, they moved the ball down the field, Jesse. Just couldn't put it in the end zone in that red area where they needed to be a little bit more efficient.
I think they just got to do a little better job of executing on this drive, and let's see if they can punch it in for 6 this time.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The handoff to Johnson. He's there to make the stop. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Gators with the 1st and 10.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the run, it's Mertz. Quickly complete. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Using that running game to bludgeon forward, he's got 4 down to the 35. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Wants to throw on 2nd down. He's right on target. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, Gators! A great catch and run for 6.
Number 17.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep... And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And that pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Florida! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Number 3.
Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
The extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Good.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Florida International, 3.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 4 wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Jenkins. Throws to the wideout. And he intercepts it. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Apparently some confusion as the offense calls the timeout. It's their first of the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Badger. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tempo.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
Florida.
And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Florida International offense is back on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Florida! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ricardo Silva Stadium.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film.
And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
He'll keep it himself. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. He'll pull it on the read. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Nothing's working right now in the pass game for this guy. This is the nightmare scenario. He's already been picked off 3 times. That one got swatted away. Lucky it wasn't another interception. This quarterback is not playing with a ton of confidence.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Owens. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Toss sweep to the left. And he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida International.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point gets them a little closer at 31-10. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
It's complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Mertens. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And that last completion left him short of the sticks. It's 3rd down.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, that's 2 very good decisions on that play by the quarterback, right? Number 1, not to hand it off. That was the right look to throw into. And the second good decision was his guy was covered, so don't throw it. Just take off and get what you can get. You got to like the decision-making this guy is showing right now in this game.
It'll be a draw. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And that pass intercepted. Got some room to run. Inside the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, FIU. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points. And now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They try to pop a run on the draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Gators will call on their punt team. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The give to the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Line getting set on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. FIU will line up to punt.
Great job by the whole defense, but how about the little bitty defensive back throwing his face in the fan? I ain't scared. I don't just cover guys. I make tackles.
Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll start this drive with a pass. They're trying to get to it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now on 2nd down. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all offseason, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Pocket starts to collapse. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Right down the middle. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Panthers! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're clawing and they're scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
31, Florida International. 24.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, in all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. He's got his man, and stampeding through the defense. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go over top. The only thing that could have been better is that they tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
Caught close to the marker, it's Badger. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Tackle is made at the 42-yard line.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Quick strike complete. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Feeling some heat. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete downfield. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Power football with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Here's the handoff. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll leave it with him. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
That makes the score Florida 37, Florida International 24.
The last thing you want to do here is give up a big return, pin them back, and then the defense can just stop them from scoring a touchdown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Pressure comes, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for this season.
Goodness gracious, I guess I'm the only one that caught the 1983 reference. I know you two guys were alive. I wasn't even alive yet. Good Lord, you guys are old. Like, this is a long time ago. Can you use a little better reference there, Reese Davis?
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.